All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you, Bobby, Groff. Good to see you, William, Andre, everyone, Andrea, everybody. Good to see you, everyone on social media. Welcome back. Let me tell you, um, we've been doing this for a long time. Okay, here at CTU, I've been here for 30 wonderful years. I have to say, probably maybe 3 or 4 times in my lifetime trading have I ever seen a stock like Tops go from $7 to almost $230 in one day. Now you know why day trading people love day trading. Okay. After hours, I mean, forget about that big run after, even after hours. Okay. Right around here at the close, around $16, I had that big push out of nowhere within the last 30 minutes. Thing ran to almost $37. I didn't get after hours. It shot up to about 50 around like almost to what is that, 3:30. I mean, cyber traders, you've been here. Some of you have been here for a long time, whatever. When's the last time you saw a stock like that? I think there's only one I could we could kind of remember. And guess what? It's moving again this morning. So we got definitely a packed house to talking about some really good stuff today. Yeah, Lawrence. And you know what's so funny? Well, actually, I don't know if it's funny or sad, right? So yesterday, every Thursday at 12 o'clock, we have our open house. We invite everyone here from social media, everybody in our, in our database of, people, followers, and we invite them to come and talk about, what we do at Cyber Trade University and how you're supposed to trade. And, and we're talking specifically about the stock TOP. And some of you here are going to watch this video a little bit later and you're going to be like, what are you talking about? We were talking about this stock in the morning, okay? Starting right at the morning, we all were able to get in around $7.50. Look where the stock ended up. Now, let me explain to you what's happening with the stock because people are asking, well, why is it going up? This is an absolute short squeeze. No screen, Fausto, only voice. It should be sharing. Can everybody else see? I think you guys should be sharing. I think I'm sharing. Okay, here. All right, no problem. It must be on your right. Just log out, log back in, John. But anyway, getting back to what it is that what we were talking about, that when you see things like this, like yesterday, I was talking to somebody, and and you get these traders, they like, I got to think about it. I said, what do you got to think about? Making money? You know what I mean? Like you're losing money. And I'm like, do yourself a favor. If this does not impress you, because this is only one of several that moved yesterday, do yourself a favor, just quit trading. Just get out of the business, okay? And it's like walking down the street, right? And you see $100 sitting on the floor and you don't pick it up. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look right. Meanwhile, you would love to have an extra $100 in your pocket, right? And it just walk by it doesn't make any sense. That's sitting there. I got to go to work and I got to work for $10 an hour, work 10 hours a day. But they see the money sitting there. So like I tell everyone, listen, if you're not going to do it, don't do it at all. But this is what we train for. You know what I mean? Stocks like TOP. And we didn't have to do great on TOP. We don't even have to do great. I mean, just listen, you got a little piece of it and you did great. Now, but listen, there's a lot of stocks that moved yesterday. A lot of them. Hold on. We definitely have audio. I mean, it looks like Ali just log out, log back in, Ali. All right, but there's a couple other stocks out there, that were moving also. We'll talk about it. We got this stock, MEGL. No news. There is literally no news. Now, here's another stock that we traded yesterday, back in the beginning of the year. This stock went from 49 all the way up to about 275, right? And then obviously it's a short squeeze. But she's moving again. She's moving, and that's all that matters. So getting back on the iceberg order kick, there's a lot of stocks out there that are moving. And you know what? There's some pretty decent orders on this stock, MEGL. So MEGL is on the watch list. By the way, getting back to the stock top, it's done. Stay away from it. Don't even look at it. All right. Let all these other suckers out there jump on that bandwagon and so on. They have no idea what a short squeeze is. And you know what? Great traders did not get that stock top and buy at 7 and sell at 200. We bought it at 12 and we sold it at 20, right? You bought it at 26 and you sold it at 28, right? You don't buy it at 200 and run it down. Now it's at 90. Okay. So, be focused. And we cover this exclusively in our classes. But listen, this ain't fake stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This really is what happened in the market. So you want to go out there and you still want to continue with your options and futures and forex and try to, nail it because you can't afford the stock. Well, I think you all could afford a $7 stock yesterday when we were trading it. But anyway, MEGL is another one that is doing exactly out there regarding about the short squeeze. I got some news over here. Shares, Josh just sent me a quick little article. Shares of the float and the stock tops financial are trading higher on abruptly high volume. Traders are currently an article on China Santa data on April 25th. Financial group issued insurance was approved by the SEC. MEGL, zero news. All right. So basically, they got some approval, another Chinese stock regarding about to trade in the market. But anyway, there's a lot of other ones out there that are moving, and I want to keep, and we're going to look at it. But the tops, you could see it's on a downtrend right now. That stock was trading late in the afternoon. And by the way, getting back to, about these stocks, where do we do most of our trading? Okay. Pre-market, after hours, you see things like this. And a lot of these online brokers, like, I got to be careful. Like, I have multiple accounts. My online broker that I use for my, IRA and stuff, they won't let me trade pre-market. They won't let me trade after hours. But when you trade with here at CTU and you trade with a, with a direct access brokerage firm, that's how you basically get access. By the way, did everyone enjoy the video? Not the video, I'm sorry. The meeting we had yesterday with TradeStation with Jesus. I mean, going over all the features. I mean, he went for a long time because you guys had some great questions. All right. If you did miss it, it's going to be on your dashboard. It'll be on our YouTube channel coming shortly after their compliance department kind of reviews it. We'll post it. But if you're in CTU, hopefully you enjoyed it. These are the great speakers that we have that come in at CTU. These people want you to succeed in trading and also benefit from these stocks. But anyway, getting back to that, let me go over a couple other stocks that are moving. Here's another one that's also moving, AGBA. By the way, MGL is moving pretty nicely right now. Let me just show you level 4. We're getting a little bit of a pop right here. There's big iceberg order right here at that 550. And just made a nice little move. Look at that big pop. Volume is kicking in right now on that stock. So looking pretty good on that one. Anyway, we don't have too much time here. Let's go bang these out. You got this AGBA. Nice little move. A lot of you remember this stock was $11, came all the way down to $1. Had this big spike early in the morning, but she's on a downtrend. So I'll be a little cautious on that one. Once again, just these are the things that are moving with these big short squeeze. Another one right here, SIEB, up 57%. Tier size is a little small, which means it tells me right away that it's got, float must be small. Already trade 5.7 million shares in pre-market. The market is not even open. Come on. Not even open. And you're talking about all these pre-market traders, institutions already jumping on the bandwagon. But that's another pretty good, interesting, nice stock we're going to keep an eye on. This is a very unorthodox type of Friday. I can tell you that right now. This is not your typical Friday that we trade. Look at this. We're at number 5, and we're still at 46%. Usually on a Friday, we're probably maybe 10%. I mean, there's just so much out there. Nice, inexpensive stock, cheap little stock. Very spotty, but some of you remember we traded this back in September. I mean, in October, where it ran from literally like $2 up to about 15. So we know that stock can move. LAG. And if you are a trader here at CTU, you know that we tell you how to do your journals. Go back and review it, because I almost guarantee that you were in that trade back then because it was cheap. This one, nice little trend, 200,000 shares. Stock was $4. This is a little bit better. Looks like a pharmaceutical stock. Oh man, this list is going to get awfully long. TPSP. Oh my God, what's going on here? Look, 46%. 46%. And we're at number 7 on a Friday? Damn. That is a lot of big news. I mean, it is just endless. 41% HUDI, guys. Remember this one? We traded back in November. It was $21. They ran to 200 in 3 days. Remember, now it's back down to 3. That is a short squeeze. I mean, this got to be like the biggest short squeeze day that I've seen probably in the history of trading. I mean, we deal with short squeezes, but there's another one that came up. I'm only on the NASDAQ for crying out loud. I didn't even hop onto the New York for crying out loud. So listen, when we start trading, what's going to make today a little bit more difficult for all of us is that we're going to need to be very selective. We're going to have to work together like a team, which we all could trade together. All right. So just be very, very careful on what we're going to be focusing on because they're all moving. You know what? We're not a really big fan with stocks gapped up that high that early in the morning. GAZ, what's that? 31%. Look at this. Oh, damn, I can't do this anymore. I mean, this is going to be really, really tricky. We're going to have to, listen, I can't write all of them down, but I do want to point out one other stock. Remember remember the stock HKD? This was that other one that we've seen. A lot of you remember the stock. It was an $18 stock. It ran to $2,800. And then we traded it back here on this day over here. Remember back here, beginning in January, it ran from 16 up to 37. Then we also traded in September. It ran from 48 to 287. So remember the stock, another big short squeeze out there, HKD, but this is a category 5. A lot of you remember that, okay? But you know, even like with category 5s, you can always just trade very small lots. You don't got to trade a lot of these stocks. I get people like, oh, it's cheap. I got a $50,000 account. I'll just buy 5,000 shares. No, you're lucky you buy 100, all right? Because you'll blow up your account. Listen, the beauty about day trading is finding days like today and yesterday and being part of that. You know, but once again, you got to learn before you can earn, all right? And not only that too, and Jeffrey, I'm glad you brought that up in the cyber group room. What is today known as? What's today? Today is the last day of the period of the market. This is the last day of April to trade. So a lot of people, you know, you got to be careful. You want to close out the month strong. You don't want to give any profit back. So this makes it more like a double whammy, you know? So be very, very careful trading today. We don't want to give it back. But listen, if you see something, you say something. All right, listen, market's opening up in 15 minutes. For some of you in the top on social media, you'll notice on the top left-hand corner, you have a little QR code. Just take your phone, scan that, and you'll be able to get into the upcoming event that we're going to do. So hopefully we can still convince some of you to see what you missed. And let me tell you something. It's always a new adventure here in trading and day trading in the market. So we always find something new. So don't worry about the past. Whatever happened, we'll focus on the future. And the future is follow the money. All right. Anything I'm missing, cyber traders? Anything else? Oh, and don't forget, we'll post the link again. For some of you logged in late, if you don't know it, I just posted a new video on Fausto Home Living. Everyone's always asking me how you make good Italian sauce. I already posted that link. Go out there, like it. Please share it for us out there, and don't forget to subscribe to it. It's a new channel I started, and like I said, if you want to learn how to cook, take care of chickens. Listen, this is the beauty hobby about what we do as a trader. You know what? We trade in the morning. What else we're gonna do? When we get our age, we go to the doctor, or we go out there and cook and play in the backyard. Thanks very much for sharing that. We just posted that link there for you. All right, guys. Good luck. We'll see you back here at 2:30 on social media. Cyber traders, you got about 15 minutes before the market opens up. Let's get ready for the open. We'll start commentary there. And then everyone else, we'll see you late in the afternoon. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here fresh at 9 a.m. tomorrow on Monday morning. Happy trading, everyone.